everyone, this is Rob from Rob Talks. And today I'd like to start off by asking like a small kind of a little bit of a question that may be a bit personal, but also it could be something that a teacher or a parent would be asking. Whenever you have, throughout your school, have you ever gotten in trouble before? Like say that if you've gotten something to the point of that because of your autism, your teacher or your manager has called you in and you got in trouble for some degree because of your autism and it's not your fault. Well, that's quite common actually, and for some degree it could happen into leading on to some sort of a misunderstanding point, because not all teachers or managers or people who I wouldn't say boss around, but more like who conduct you. Sometimes they may not always understand about autism, so they may take it as like defiance or something. Like it could also like be thinking that, oh, they're just they're the troublemaker in the business. So I'm here to tell you that it is quite common though, but there could be something that you can do to avoid chaos and problems like this. So in this case, at school, like I remember when I was in elementary school long ago, um, each before my school year, before my grade starts, my mom and I would go and visit the teacher, whoever my teacher is, ahead of time. And my mom would have like a small meeting. So it's for not only to get to me to know the teacher, but also it's to give like an introduction. And my mom would tell the teacher that I had autism and I would require a bit of help at times. And whatever I do, whether I stimulate or something that I tend to do as a kid, this is just to give them a heads up and to not discipline me or to punish me, because that way it gives the teacher a clear mind about like what to do, and that, oh, it's just he has autism, so they can't punish me. And for the good part is that most of the teachers I had, in fact all of them, were very nice to me. They were very flexible and kind and understanding to me. So for teachers who I see you out there, thank you very much. So anyways, this will be a good strategy to them. Have your child go in with the teacher and meet up ahead of time. That way it gives like a small introductory of the person and your child, and describe to them what they do, what makes them tick, how do they learn, and what do they do on behalf of their needs and what their wants, and how do they get to them by learning. That way it gives them a good introductory, and that it gives the teacher a head start on what they should do, what strategies they should do, so that way there's no problems and they can't be sent to the principal's office, or they can't call their mom or dad or their caregiver to come pick them up over a small misunderstanding with their autism. Now, when you're grown up, autism does not go away. It stays within you forever. So this is your chance to provide responsibility by telling, when you're a grown up, by telling your managers or your bosses, or like I say, whoever conducts you, to tell them that you have autism or that you have a disability or whatnot, to give them ahead of time. And sometimes they may not understand right from the start, and you may not want to tell them like at the right moment, like, hey, I have autism though, because they'll be like, okay, so, or they may not say so, but they'll just have a funny look and may say okay. So in this case, you have a disability. And they should understand that. They should be acknowledging it. That way you're heard.